Oh, it's you. Oh, you startled me. Well, I could have gotten hurt. Anyway, hey, are you ready for some excitement? Are you ready for some adventure? Are you ready for something new in the Bond world? Well, guess what? It's here.
I put real people into a James Bond adventure to win £1,000,000.
£1,000,000, man. What wouldn't you do?
Climb the crane? No.
Oh, hello.
The only thing standing in their way is me.
All right. So, I got to tell you something. It was probably about a year to a year and a half ago or more. And on the channel, The Bond Experience, there was he was doing a live, just kind of chit chat with everybody, and I happened to be on there with the during the live discussion, and the discussion was, "Hey, what do you think is going to happen in the Bond community? Something new." And do you think they would even fathom making a James Bond series? And I remember a couple ideas were floating out there. I think I threw out two ideas. One was a live action, maybe a James Bond Jr. live action series. Maybe that's something that they've got in the works. And the second thing I threw out there was, what if they did like a James Bond Amazing Race? Well, here we are. I couldn't believe it when I saw the ad for this. I was dumbfounded. I was like, oh my goodness, they're really doing a James Bond Amazing Race. Locations, Bond missions, all for the prize. So what do you think? What do you think of this news? Is it a show you're going to watch? I think I will. I think I'm going to watch it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes along. If because I don't know. I don't know what to expect exactly, but we see some underwater. We see in the air, and we're seeing they're driving an Aston Martin. Saw some of the locations in the background, some of the same type of stunts. So, is this a show you're going to watch? Let me know in the comments, because I'd really be interested to know what you think. Also, who would you root for? Well, I would like to know one thing. How did they even audition for this? How did anybody even know that this was going to happen and got to audition for it? Because well, I mean, I guess maybe over on the other side of the world, they probably put the feelers out there, and they probably had plenty of people audition over in the UK. Didn't hear anything about this over here, other than just a complete guess thrown out there randomly that this could happen. And who would you root for? Me, I mean, of course, I'm going to be rooting for the person that shows up and is like the ultimate Bond fan, because that's how I would show up. I'd be like, yeah, just like I've been a Bond fan almost my whole life, and I'd be I'd be willing to throw myself into some risky situations and do some of these stunts, because as I'm doing it, I'd be hearing that music going in my brain, and I'd probably be humming it as I went. So I would definitely like to see a major Bond fan win it and walk away with the grand prize. The worst thing would be somebody who's just like, oh, I don't know, I really never heard of James Bond. I'm just here for trying to win the money. That would be rather disappointing if that happens. So hopefully get a really like major Bond fan, goes in there, gets to just live it out, and for all of us Bond fans, and then if it's a big success, this might be another reason to watch it. If it's a big success, another season. I mean, if something's a hit, they roll with it. So maybe another season. They open it up internationally. Send in those audition videos. Can you imagine that? If there's multiple seasons of this, I mean, there's so many movies, there's so many stunts that can be reenacted and turned into competition stunts. So many different locations around the world that they got to travel to. Definitely more than could fit into one season. So that might be a good reason. Watch it. We'll watch it. Encourage them to do a second season. How fun would it be just to make an audition tape and send it in? Knowing that, well, I mean, you got that one. It's like winning the lottery, I'm sure, for these shows. So chances are it's not going to happen, but it'd sure be fun to make the audition tape to send it in, and just wonder. So, all right. Well, yeah, some pretty big news there. And so, yeah, please, thumbs up and a like for the channel, for the content here. Please, I beg you. And comments. Comments help a lot, because it's the engagement that can help YouTube get your videos out there as well. And I would really love to hear some comments on this. Is it a show you're going to watch? Who would you be rooting for? And maybe even, here's an idea. What would you do for an audition tape? What kind of audition tape would you put together and send in? I think it would have to be something a little bit better than my opener that I did, turn into the camera. Yeah, everybody's going to do that. So it's going to have to really, be for, I'm sure you'd have to like show your collection, your books, your toys, everything, just be like, look at this. I'm a major Bond fan. Vote me in. So anyway, yeah, what would you do? Are you going to watch it? Let me know, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.